Hello, and thank you for joining me today to talk about Industry 4.0 and the digital supply chain for small and medium-sized manufacturers. This presentation has been created as a part of the MEP Digital Supply Chain Network project. I'm Dana Magliola from North Carolina MEP, and I'm glad to spend time with you today to discuss this important topic and how it relates to your business. From the first industrial revolution and the introduction of mechanization through the third industrial revolution and the introduction of computers and automation, manufacturing has been at the forefront of innovation and invention. Today we enter the fourth industrial revolution and the integration of the cyber and physical world into what is referred to as Industry 4.0. You may have heard of this or heard it referred to as the digital supply chain or even smart manufacturing. This is a technical framework for manufacturing that brings technology, connectivity, and data together with the processes that exist today. The outcome is a more effective, accurate, and sustainable process for today's manufacturing environment. Let's go a little bit deeper. In an Industry 4.0 environment, every process from product development through production and beyond are captured and managed in a digital environment. The data that drives decision-making is captured and shared and allows all stakeholders to be on the same page, quite often in real time. This connectivity goes beyond the walls of the business itself and can include suppliers and even customers. The graphic captures many of the facets and technology relevant to Industry 4.0. Why does the digital supply chain matter to manufacturers? In business, time is money, and digitization makes data available faster for decision-making. It helps a company better serve their customer and potentially improve their process and products midstream. A digital supply chain operation can also actively mitigate risk and make your operation more efficient and, in the end, more profitable. So there are benefits from digitization, but what does it actually look like? Let's move beyond the jargon and see what it looks like. All across your manufacturing process, digitization will allow you to track your works in process, to understand clearly and in real time what materials are queuing up for the next run. With robotics, automation, and other technologies applied to the production process, the shop floor becomes an efficient and productive space. A digital supply chain operation can leverage network connections and the sharing of data with suppliers and customers as a value add to that business relationship. In the end, strategic planning benefits with the use of data modeling, scenario modeling, and then predictive analytics. What is the end goal from taking these steps to go digital to achieve full digital maturity? Understanding the value and potential for your manufacturing operation in the future state is important. Digital champions can create a competitive advantage that's defensible and sustainable. For a digital champion, constant continuous improvement is possible. Connectivity with customers and suppliers provides additional business opportunities and broadens collaboration throughout your supply chain. A digital champion invests heavily in training and developing the right skills and the right people. Digital champions are optimistic about the future of their business. The culture that they build at their companies and in their manufacturing operations, from the top down or from the bottom up, is important. Developing the culture that moves a company from a laggard to a leader through digitization is as important a task as applying and understanding the technology involved. There's a lot of discussion about disruptive technology in supply chain management and manufacturing. We're familiar with automation and robotics, sensors, RFID, things like GPS, the Internet of Things, driverless vehicles, drones, and additive manufacturing. These are technologies that are fast becoming a part of the manufacturing landscape. Throw in a few buzzwords like blockchain, cloud computing, machine learning, and the water gets a little muddy. It's important to recognize where some of these technologies are relevant and some may not be applicable to your business or your manufacturing operation. Getting to know these technologies and looking for creative ways to involve them in your process is one step towards digital maturity. One of the first things an organization should do in its process to achieve digital maturity is to begin with a plan. Map out where you want to go as an organization. What elements of the business or the manufacturing operation are relevant for digital status? Where do you already have digital data being created, captured, even analyzed? Then find some initial projects, small-scale projects, that can prove the concept in your manufacturing environment. This will help you define the capabilities you need, and perhaps more importantly, the capabilities that you do not need, not right now, period. As data becomes a more important currency in your company and your manufacturing operation, the people that can analyze and the groups that can analyze and leverage data analytics to improve their decision-making will benefit. As this spreads throughout a company, it transforms into a digital enterprise. In the end, we hope to achieve an ecosystem of digitization where data flows across organizational walls, silos are broken down, productivity increases, and lastly, profitability improves.